Good morning again. It's still cold out here, but not nearly as cold as it has been. I have a couple just quick things for upcoming videos. So one thing this week, my video will be on Thursday again. This is a video, but my weekly lesson will be Thursday again instead of tomorrow. I'll be down in Olympia tomorrow supporting Fair Vote. I posted about that below here too. Maybe you can join me or ask me about it. And it's to make our democracy better, basically. But on many upcoming videos, I will be talking about our food system, all of which needs so much work. But also about there's a lot of documentaries which are not without a lot of bias floating around, including a new one promoting, and the media in general, a lot of bias towards vegetarianism or veganism. And I'm not against vegetarianism in particular. I'm not a vegetarian myself, not a vegan, but there's a lot of money behind these documentaries. There's a lot of vested interest, and I'm not saying the people who make them don't sincerely believe what they're saying, but there's a lot of money behind it. A lot of the profit is in the processing. Processed foods, including fake meats, vegan cheeses, and all from the whole range, from healthy to unhealthy processed foods. There's a big problem here, and in the politics of how our government sets food guidelines. If you want to support having government guidelines set by science and not by lobbyists, I encourage you to support the Nutrition Coalition. I'll share a link about that sometime too, but just look up the Nutrition Coalition. But I'll be talking a lot about some of the weaknesses I see in some of the vegan and vegetarian arguments that are portrayed very persuasively in very polished documentaries, and they're not all wrong by any means, and they're not all right. And you have to, it makes me think of that Wizard of Oz scene, you know, where Toto, the little dog, goes and pulls the curtain back from the man pretending to be the great Oz, right? You have to look behind the curtain on documentaries and articles, magazine articles, whatever it is. Who's funding it? Who's going to benefit from it? And again, I think a lot of those people sincerely believe that they're saving the planet by telling people to stop eating animals. I've been studying this for 5 or 6 years now, which is not, does not make me an expert, but I am convinced that we need animals and plants in our diet and on our planet. We need an agricultural food system that includes both, and the whole food system, animals and plants alike, are currently very problematic as far as the majority of how they're raised, and needs to be changed for the health of the planet and the health of humans. And having everybody stop eating animals is not going to help the planet. We need those ruminants pooping if we're ever going to replenish our soils. We also need animal products to be optimally healthy. That's how we evolved. That's how we grew our big brains as humans, as eating animals. Can you be healthy as a vegan? Yes, at least for a while for sure. And you can improve your health going vegan temporarily, but it has more to do with all the junk you're not eating, not because you're not eating animals. Anyway, I'll go on more about this, but this week's video is going to be Thursday instead of Wednesday, because I'll be in Olympia Wednesday. And I have also been meaning to talk about fasting, so I may still talk about fasting this week and get more to the food system and documentary stuff later, but that's it for today. Hello, if you see this, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. And I always never know how to stop